What is up, YouTube? How are y'all doing today? This is a good one. This is a good one. This I made specially for the rookies. I made this as a tribute to the time where I would search and I had no answers. There was nothing out there. When I started riding, when I was just a newborn, a new baby in the motorcycle world, and I would search and there was nothing. So I made this. Sorry, not the bike. But I made this video especially for them rookies. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about a couple do's and don'ts as a new rider. To bring it all together, I'm going to be showing you in real time how these things are done. This is my opinion. This is how I see things. Because I know I'm going to have some people saying, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. Shut up. Oh. Shut up. This is how I do it, and this is what I think. A little disclaimer, my audio is so bad. You know, I'm still trying to figure out this writing, content creating thing, and I'm still trying to figure it out, audio, video. So my audio was kind of like scuffed. But I do think it's audible. I added some captions, so if y'all can't hear, y'all can read. But anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so I've already filmed this video. I've already filmed myself demonstrating this video. But I arrived here and I realized that my audio wasn't recording. I just want to open the ground and jump right inside. Anyways, it is what it is. I'm gonna film it again. So now let me start by saying a couple of things. As a rider, as a rookie especially, obviously I understand that the road could be very intimidating, you know. You just got your bike and you wanna you can't wait, you're excited. But then there's always that anxiety, that fear that, oh my god, I hope I don't crash, or I hope I don't hit someone. Yeah, so I do want to say, once you're starting off, you want to be super confident before you actually hit the road. Because confidence is the most important thing. The moment you're not confident, that kind of creates opportunity for mistakes. Take your time, man. You see, this thing, it's not a race, because it's better you do it well and do it right as opposed to trying to rush it, maybe because your friends are doing it or whatever, and then you go hurt yourself or hurt someone else, and then it's cost money, and then ultimately lives are at stake, right? This type of thing. So we are on the way. So now let me just start by saying this. One of the first beginning mistakes I always see in riders is that they don't like to let the motorcycle do its thing. They're too stiff. Motorcycles love consistent movements. They don't like unpredictable, inconsistent, jerky movements. And when I say jerky, I mean stuff when you're just your body's stiff. Oh, look at that guy. What bike is he using? S1000? Is that what? No, that's not S1000. They like consistent movements. The moment you start doing stuff like that, it's not a smooth throttle. It's always this jerky. Let the motorcycle do its thing. Don't do stuff that's going to cause the motorcycle to go okay, and just go crazy. Make more predictable movements. So stuff like this, you want to avoid that. Don't do any of that stuff. That's what causes you to lose control. Because the moment you're making jerky movements, you can't predict and the bike just does whatever. Because you're a rookie, you're what the heck is going on? You panic, and then when you panic, guess what happens? You make a mistake, and then guess what happens? You crash. Do you get the point? Don't go grabbing the throttle like it's on bicycle or it's on scooter. Make smooth accelerations. You see that? Filling up the gas. Are we done? Okay. Oh yeah, another thing, you see this gravel, all this stuff, it's literally your worst nightmare. Avoid it by all costs. Your bike is gonna slip. The heck? Bro, you know you're not supposed to hold the handlebars like that, right?
Yeah? What do you know?
Alright.
Oh my god! I'm losing control!
So another thing I want to talk about is, I'm sure you most of you have probably heard this. It's called a death grip. Oh, that's a nice one. It's called a death grip. And I'm sure you have also heard the death wobble. Please try to avoid this. You see what I'm doing here? Where my arms are so close to the forks? Try and avoid that. If you do that, it becomes harder to control the bike. So yeah, what was I saying? Try and avoid holding, look at my hands. My hands are so close to the forks. You want to avoid that. By doing that, it's very easy to lose control of the bike. I don't know the physics behind it. I can't really give you the details. But by doing that, you're going to lose control of the bike. You want to spread your arms out as far out as possible. As far as possible. If you have a damper, it's not a deal breaker if you don't have the damper. Because I have mine, but if you don't have yours, it's not like a deal breaker. It's fine. Spread your arms as far out as possible. It gives you the most control of the forks and of the bike. It doesn't avoid the death wobble, but it just helps to reduce the chances of you getting it. Because there's more control. You get, look at my hands. There's more control. So now we're on the highway, right? Now this is where a lot of rookies or a lot of new riders get intimidated. I promise, again, if you feel like you're not ready, you don't have to. You want to take your time and grow and learn as opposed to rushing to do stuff. By doing that, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah.
Yep. I missed my exit, man. Look at me, I've lost focus. I'm looking at the lady.
What? Why so close to me, bro?
You know what's gonna happen? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to brake check you, and you're going to T-bone me and pay me insurance money.
Suck on that.
Oh! Point number one that I want to talk about on the highway is following distance. You see these cars? They have 4 wheels. So what does that mean? They have more traction than you do. So what does that also mean? It means that they can stop a lot more faster and a lot more sooner than you can. You just have 2 wheels. Even just the way the motorcycle is built, you're going to react slower. Now add that with the fact that you're a rookie and you're a new rider, you're going to react very, very slow. So you want to give these guys a lot of following distance. So in case something happens, you have enough time. You see how much distance I'm giving this guy? I'm giving him enough distance. So in case something happens, you have enough time to react and stop. You see how much distance I'm giving? And then if someone enters my lane, I push back a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? They're in a box. They're in a container. They can stop a lot faster than you. So let them be, and you just give them their space. You don't want to follow too close to these guys. Because, bro, I promise you, if you're super close to them and they break, bro, you're gonna ram, you're gonna T-bone them. And yeah, that's money, right? You gotta pay for insurance and stuff. For your own safety, not even yours.
He needs some milk.
If your awareness is as bad as my soccer skills, you might want to hear this one.
Now, point number 2 that I want to talk about. Lane positioning. Lane positioning. You want to put yourself at a position where every driver can see you. For example, you see this lane I'm in, you don't want to stay drop dead center. That's bad because the person in front of you can't see you. So which means he's going to make judgments based off of what he can see. And then when he can't see you, he can do stupid shit. Same thing with the person right beside you. You want to put yourself at a position where they can see you. So now, what do I mean? I'm on this lane. I'm going to put myself on the far right or on the far left. Those are the best 2 spots you want to be in. Again, on the far right or on the far left. Does that make sense? With those positions, everybody can see you. There's no excuse. Every single person can see you. And also in the middle, if you stay in the middle, you're more prone to hit oil spillage. If you stay in the middle of the lane, chances are it's just higher chance that you're gonna hit someone's oil spillage. And when you got oil on your tires, that's not good because obviously the oil on your tires means lower traction. So I will always find oil literally in the middle of the lane. All the time you want to always stay on either the far left or the far right. Does that make sense? There we go. Another reason why you need good lane positioning is at all times when you're riding, you always want to be at your point at any time T you always want to be at a point where you have an exit route. So you're always positioning yourself in a way where if you need to avoid an accident, you can easily get out. For example, look at me. I'm on this lane, right? I'm constantly looking for exit routes in case something happens in front of me. Now, if something happens right there, now, like this guy, the BMW right in front of me, where do I go? I just do this. I just do this. I just do this. So if I want to have more than one, on the freeway where it's this tight, it's always hard to have many, but at least have one exit route. For me now, my exit route is this guy. Something happens, I just go, I just literally, and I push my brakes. So we always want to have at least one exit route. Does that make sense? Capiche? Capiche. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. The same way you have like a good grip over your handlebars, you also want to have a good sitting position. You want to like put your ass back. Your ass is back on the seat, and then your hands on the handlebars. This position is going to give you most optimal control over the bike.
Oh my God. Ugh. I can't see anything from this flipping mirror.
Another thing I want to talk about is, you see, as a beginner rider, you lack experience on the road. I know you finally got your dream bike. Now you want to go modify your bike like the cool guys on YouTube, the cool guys on Instagram, on TikTok. They do their bikes and then you go change your mirrors. Please, by all means, leave your mirrors alone. Please, by all means, leave your mirrors alone. Because I remember on my Ninja 500, when I started, I wanted to go modify my mirrors. You can barely see anything out of those mirrors. You know those ones, it's pretty popular. That's the one I got to on my Ninja 500. It's those flat, pointy ones. That's the one everyone likes to go for. Like, please leave your mirrors alone. You want to learn your bike, you want to learn your environment, you want to learn how to change lanes successfully before you can start doing all that mirror modification stuff. I could barely see out of it, and I almost crashed. Learn with the stock mirrors. Sometimes people will just take it off completely because they say it looks ugly. The most important thing is just learn. Again, I'm speaking out of experience, right? When I was riding my Ninja 500, I would turn my head, and when I would turn my head, my bike was going this way. I almost crashed. I would turn my head this way, and my bike was going there. Does that make sense? So, by all means, you want to, like, just don't, at least for now, right? Get comfortable with knowing how the mirrors work. And then you can, you get the point.
This next one is kind of an iconic one. Everybody knows this one. It's pretty much the fundamentals and the foundation of riding. Where you push is where you will go.
Now, another thing I want to talk about that I wish I learned a lot sooner, it might have took me so long, is where you push is where you go. I'm sure you've heard this before. But where you push is where you will go. I'm going to show you right now. I want to go left. So what do? Watch me, my left hand. I want to go left. So what do? I will push left. Now look at me, I'm going left. You see that? You see that? I want to go right. Of course, I can't raise my right hand. But you can see my right hand. What am I going to do? I'm going to push right. You see that? And I go right. You see that? I hope all this is making sense. All at the same time, you want to move your body with your hands. You know, so you're not. You want to, as you're pushing, you want to move your body with your hands. So it all comes together. So I'm going to show you again. Where you push is where you go. I want to go left, right? So I'm going to push left. You see that? I'm going left. Does that make sense? I want to go right. So look at my hand. I'm going to push right. I go right. Does that make sense? The last time, right? I want to go left. So what do? What do? I push left. I lean left. So I'm going left. I want to go right. What do? I signal. I look at my mirrors, I push, I go. You see that? Makes sense? Capiche? Capiche. Let's go. Woo!
Oh, snap. My fault, gang.
So now, I've talked about pushing and leaning, right? So now let me also just couple that with where you look is where you will go. A lot of riders, I know you guys hear this a lot, but I'm gonna show you this in real time. We got an exit, right? I'm gonna slow down entry speed. Now I'm gonna lean, I'm gonna look at my head, 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 look at my head. You see that? Where you look is where you go. I promise you, it sounds like magic. But I struggled with that. When I started riding, I struggled with that so much. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. Like, what do you mean where I look, where I go? So I always struggle with like turns. The moment I started looking at where I wanted to go, it's literally like magic. I started going there. I promise you, just trust me, take it from me. Just start looking at where. That's why a lot of crashes happen. It's because a lot of people are looking at the wrong thing. Bro, like even just looking can save your life. If you see you're about to crash, I promise you, just commit and look away from that thing. I promise you, you go the other way. It can literally save your life. It saved mine. I've like almost hit a wall, and then when I saw I was about to hit the wall, I tried my best not to look at the wall. In that instant, I made a decision. I was gonna look away. And literally, just like magic, I started going the other way. I promise you, just trust me, it works. Look at where you want to go. Don't look at what's in front of you, or don't look at where you don't want to go. Long story short. Capiche? Capiche. I hope you guys are learning something, right? I hope you guys are learning something from this. I'm trying my best. I hope this is all working out. Oh, we got a rookie rider right here. I mean, okay, I don't want to conclude she's a rookie, my bad. As a rider, the moment you start seeing red lights, start braking. You're gonna start seeing like car brake lights turning on and all of that stuff. The moment you start seeing that, start braking. You're not a MotoGP rider, okay? You don't have GP brakes. What's up? How you doing? Have a nice day, okay? Like, honestly, that's pretty much gonna be it for like this demonstration. I don't have a couple more things in mind. If I do, maybe I'll add them. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato. Let me in. Thank you. Arigato. Well, and now we are home.
All right, guys. Okay. This was an exhausting video to make. Holy, I'm tired. But if you guys liked the video, if you guys learned something, please leave a like, leave a comment. You can let me know maybe something I missed, something you want me to try, you know, let me know. I will do it. For stuff like this that I needed when I started riding motorcycles when I was just starting up. There's always videos saying how to do it, but it's always good to see it, see how they're doing it, right? It's always good to, so I hope this was helpful. I hope the audio wasn't too bad. and you guys were actually able to learn. But if you did learn, please leave a like, subscribe. If this is Instagram, follow for more videos like this. If you made it this far, arigato gozaimasu. I appreciate you watching. Have a nice day. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.